We're going to continue with formal writing skills and we'll continue with writing circulars or notices. So, notices should include date and time of the meeting, its purpose or topic, who should attend, where it will take place. So, a statement to invite participants to send items for the agenda, that is what we call a notice. So, basically, a notice is something that you are going to send when you'll be having a meeting in a moment. So you get to send it so that people are going to be aware that there'll be a meeting, and you tell them to send some things that they want so that you discuss during that meeting that you are going to have. So unlike a memo, a circular disseminates information to a large audience. A memo is going to disseminate information to a specific audience that is on a specific subject. It is of effect when it is a specific group of people. And a memo is disseminating information to a very large audience. So it extends information outside an organization and may include several subjects. For a memo, it might just talk about one subject. So a notice is written in this form. You are going to have where it is going, from where it is coming from, the date on which it is written, the subject, and then you have got notice of meeting. So in here, you're going to tell people who are supposed to come to the meeting the things that you want them to put, so that you put down things that you're going to discuss during the meeting. And you're also going to tell them when the meeting is going to take place, and also the date that they should give their things they want to discuss during a meeting. And those things that you discuss during a meeting is what we call as an agenda. So now, how do we get to write an agenda? So an agenda is just a list of items that will be used for discussion, just the things or points that you want to be discussing about during a meeting, or it is a guideline for the chairperson and the members attending the meeting. So that is an agenda, a document that is usually sent weeks before, and you must send it before so that people have time to think about it and to put a lot of things and to think about the points that have been put down, so that as you get to discuss, it will be that direct and you'll be able to move just smoothly. So the purpose of an agenda is to structure thinking. So to ensure that all topics are discussed, that is why you're going to write the topics you want to discuss down so that you not leave out anything. And to ensure that participants understand why they are at the meeting. That is also why you write an agenda, because imagine you've come to a meeting, you don't even know what you are going to be discussing about. So it also tells those participants of what is expected of them and what they need to do before the meeting starts. So it is also a guideline for the chairperson on how to get to lead the meeting. So it focuses on outcomes and measures of success. For the general outline of an agenda, we're going to have an opening. This can be an opening prayer or opening remarks. And then you're going to have welcomes. You're going to now start welcoming people who have come. There will be apologies. Maybe there are some things that were not which were not met. For example, maybe the time started is late. There are some people who have not come. And then minutes of the previous meeting are going to be read. Now, minutes are simply things which were discussed in the previous meeting, so those are going to be read. And then business arising of the meeting minutes. So, what are the things that are arising, which you want to get to also discuss about? And also correspondences, inwards and outwards, business arisings from the correspondence, financial reports. So this is where now the treasurers gets to bring out how they were spending the money throughout the previous operation. And also notices of general business. So what are some notices? What were some things which were happening? And there will be some reports such as secretarial reports, and also notifies businesses, general other, so there'll be any other business. And then you're going to have date, time, and place of next meeting. When are you going to have the next meeting? So I'm going to start with welcoming, and then you're going to end with the information about the next meeting, and then you're going to be able to close maybe in a prayer or something. So you get to write an agenda. So this is basically on writing skills. So we've looked at letter writing, writing an agenda, writing a memo, and we also need to know minutes. So we just need to know minutes. These are just things that you are discussing in a meeting. So while first you are going to put down an agenda. An agenda is going to show things that you're supposed to discuss in a meeting. And then minutes, now you start putting those things which you are discussing